What's happening, everyone? It's Abdallah here with another exciting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tips and tricks tutorial video. Today's video is showcasing all of the shortcuts that you need to know for both the Golden Dash Cup and the Lucky Cat Cup. We're going to detail them step by step so that you guys can beat all your buddies in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's jump into it. Let's kick off the tutorial with our first level called Paris Promenade. Now this level is from Mario Kart Tour and it has a lot of different pathways in it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe made the pathways pretty static, but they mixed them up within all the different laps. Our very first shortcut is going to be exclusive to the very first lap, where as you can see there's two piranha plant cutouts. If you have a mushroom right over here at this point, typically in time trials, you'll be able to blast right through there. Likewise, on the second lap, you can do the exact same thing as long as you have enough speed to break through those piranhas. And on the final lap right over here, it's going to be the exact same. Use a boost or, simply put, blast your way right through that. Next up is going to be Toad Circuit. Now this is a faithful representation of the 3DS version that we've all come to love. There's not too much going on here, but there are three shortcuts that you are going to want to know. The first one is going to be right at the beginning. Now you can use this on any lap. This one's going to be a grass cut that will definitely help you cut in front of the competition. Right over here you'll see that to the right there's going to be a lot of grass and off-road. You can use one or two mushrooms in order to cut off that big chunk of area. Next up over here is a pretty obvious one that it's hard to miss. All you have to do is head on over here with the mushroom and jump on that sand ramp. Now, very easy to do in 200cc without a mushroom. The last but not least is going to be the sand pipes over this way. Use a mushroom in order to blast through there. Of course, you could do it a lot cleaner, like this time trial run over here, where they had an ultra mini turbo to let off at the end. Next up over here is going to be Choco Mountain. Now this is going to be the Mario Kart Tour version of Choco Mountain. That's not necessarily the N64 one that we've come to know, but that's alright. There's going to be three slightly off-road shortcuts in this level. Super easy, just take a look right at the beginning over here. Now, the level stays pretty true to the Mario Kart Tour version. All you have to do is pay attention to these little turns over here, grab a couple coins if you want to, and then mini turbo your way through the mountain. Once you're in over here to the left side, there's going to be an off-road section right here that you can use one mushroom. There's another little off-road section here that you can use a second mushroom, and if you have a mushroom towards the end of the entire lap, I like to call this one the clutch off-road cut, simply because it can make or break how well you place in a lap. So take a look right over here by the railing. It's on the right side. All you have to do is cut off that little portion over there, let your mini turbo go and do some tricks while you pass the finish line. Next up is going to be a fan favorite, which is the level Coconut Mall for Nintendo Wii. Now, unfortunately, there's not too many shortcuts in this level. There's a lot of tricks that you can do off of all sorts of different ramps and escalators and whatnot, but there's really only one shortcut, and that's going to be at the very beginning. You're going to need some speed in order to go through it because it's considered off-road, even though it's made out of wood flooring. Anyway, do some tricks off the stairs over here. You can do your trick right off of the escalator and then head over to the right with the shop, use a mushroom, trick your way off, and you are good to go with that one. That's all you got for Coconut Mall. Next up, over here in the Lucky Cat Cup is going to be Tokyo Blur. This one's from Mario Kart Tour, and just like Paris Promenade, there's many different winding paths that they've combined into one level in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, this one's only going to have two different shortcuts, which use the exact same ramp on two different laps. So anyway, once you're over here on the first lap, pay attention to your surroundings over here. You'll notice that there is a winding path that the game really stops you from going towards. So just follow the arrows and you'll be all set to go. It's not like it's random, it's set every single time. So first lap is always this specific pathway throughout Tokyo. Now, you'll see to the right over here that there is indeed a little ramp. You can use a mushroom in order to fly through that and hold a mini turbo as soon as you land. Likewise, that same ramp is going to be available on lap 2, so do the exact same thing. And if you're running 200cc, you can easily do that shortcut without any mushrooms involved. Super simple. All right, next up, we have the Nintendo DS Shroom Ridge. Now, this one's a little interesting because it's kind of an obscure course. If you take a look at the flyby footage right over here, you'll be actually able to see both shortcuts that are available in the level if you're paying attention. Now, our very first shortcut is that glider shortcut that we saw right at the very beginning. So this level is a little bit more tricky because you have to dodge cars out of the way. So it's a lot like Toad's Turnpike. Just make sure that you're hugging as close to the walls as physically possible and using your mini turbos and your brake while you're holding their drifts accordingly. Right over here at this turn, you'll be able to release an ultra mini turbo and then start veering towards the left. You'll be able to use a mushroom right over here to cut off that grass and head on over to that glider section. That's our number one shortcut. Right over here is going to be a leap of faith propeller that if you're not paying attention to this little area here, you will absolutely miss it. So use a shroom, fly right over there, and then you could trick off that propeller to give yourself a boost towards the end of it. Next up is going to be Sky Garden from Game Boy Advance. Wow, this level is actually really fun, and I've got some fun things that I want to show you inside here. Simply because the graphics are amazing, there's a really clutch shortcut at the very end, which you can see right over here in the flyby, and there's a little bit of creativity involved with this one. But anyway, there's going to be 3 shortcuts, and the very first one is going to be the leaf hop. Kind of like the previous Cloud Top Cruise level, you'll be able to see over here that there are leaves. Now, if you're able to trick off of every single one of them, you will 100% be faster than if you didn't. If you take a look over here at the time trial version of the world record, he goes really fast with that. Next up is going to be the flower trim. This is simply holding a mini turbo and then boosting all the way through that. This one right over here is going to be Desperate Cloud Cut, simply because I was just messing around and I kind of did a shortcut there. And last but not least is going to be the Beanstalk Donut Cut. Very similar to the other donut cut in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it's very clutch, you'll be able to win by doing that. Last on our list is Ninja Hideaway from Mario Kart Tour. Now, there's a lot of winding paths over here, so this level can absolutely be confusing to the casual racer. But I assure you, there are 2 fun little shortcuts that you can take. One of them is a really easy trick shortcut, and another one can be used with a mushroom or even a shell, or an item that can break through stuff. Anyway, right off the bat over here, the first shortcut is the Deer Scare Pond. Now that's going to be on the right-hand side as soon as you enter the area. Simply put, do a trick right off of that and you can cut off a little bit of ground. Now continuing on through over here, if you're on the first floor by the Ninja Star Spikes, all you have to do is use a mushroom right through these piranha plant cutouts like you've seen in Paris Promenade. And likewise, you can use a turtle shell to break them as well. Well, there you have it, all the shortcuts that you need to know about the first 2 cups within the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Now, of course, if you guys are looking to take your Mario Kart game a step further, look no further than the other video that I put out showcasing every single one of the world records for all of these levels. Now, there's a lot of information on there, so make sure you guys do it. If this video helped you out, be sure to smash that like button and share the video with a friend that may need some help with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.